Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be creating a smoky eye for beginners. It's really simple, really easy. Most people have an eyeshadow palette with these colours in. I suggest that the first ones that you use, if you're not used to doing makeup, is to use golden browns. It's a lot easier than, if you're not used to having a lot of makeup on, putting bright colours on is a bit of a shock. So yeah, I tend to go for golden browny colours for people who don't necessarily wear a lot of makeup or don't wear it very often, or if they are trying new things out. I think they'll find it a lot easier. I think they're easier to blend, and like I said, they're not as much of a shock. So today I'm going to be using the Morphe Palette 35F, which is this one. It's got loads of different nice browns, golds, just nude colours. So the first thing that we're going to do, well, I've prepped my eye first, so all I've done is just put a little bit of foundation on my eye. You can use concealer, it's up to you. Because I've got quite big eyes, my eyes are quite wrinkly, so I don't like to use too much concealer on my eye because I will be using more concealer later. So the first thing I'm going to do is just in the corner there, we're going to go with the lightest colour in the palette. And we're just going to put that in the corner. Just like that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I should mention as well, I am using the Eco Tools brushes, eyeshadow brushes. They've got a shade, define, blend and smudge brush. So that's the smudge one, that's the blend one, that's the shade one, and that's the define one, which is just an angled brush. They weren't very expensive, they were from like Superdrug or Boots. So I'm going to go in with my blend brush, and we want to try and choose a colour that's not too dark to start off with, so I think I'm going to go for this one. And I'm just going to put this pretty much over my eye and in the crease as well. Okay, so we're going to go for our next darkest colour, so I'm going to use 3 browns in this. Sorry about that, guys. Makeshift tripod. So we're going to go for our next darkest colour. So I think I'm going to go with this one. And again, you want to be putting that where we were putting it before, just on the edge and in the crease. Don't worry if it looks a bit messy at the front of your eye, because we'll sort that out later. Okay, so the next darkest brown that I'm going to use, this is the last brown that I'm going to use, is this one on the edge. So I'm going to go in with my shade brush and just pad it on that end bit. You only want a bit on the outer bit of your eye for this. Like I said, I don't tend to blend it yet, I'm just sort of dabbing it on. Okay, so next thing that I'm going to do, so I'm going to use concealer. So my concealer is going to go on my eye. I'm going to follow the line of where it creases. And I'm not going to go the whole way across, I'm just going to do the front bit. So you just want to kind of draw a line from where your eye crease is. Probably to about the middle, I would say. And then the rest of it, I'm just going to drag a bit of the product just to make it fade a bit on the edge between the dark powder. Okay, all done. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to use that shade brush again, and I'm going to pat that lightest colour that we use in the corner. I'm just going to put that just where we've just applied the concealer. Like that. And then I'm going to pick another light colour, but not quite as light as the one that I've got in the corner. So I'm going to use that one. So that's the one I've been using for the corner. So I'm going to use that one just in the middle. Again, I am more dabbing than brushing. Okay, there we go. Back with your blending brush, you just want to try and blend that line out. Okay. So again, with my shade brush, I'm going to get that lightest colour again and just put it a little bit, dab it ever so slightly underneath my eyebrow. Again, get your blending brush and just blend that out a little bit. Okay, so for anybody that wants to be brave, I know when I was younger I was not very good at all at eyeliner, and I learnt this trick very early on because I found out how easy it was. So it looks like I've got eyeliner on this side, but I actually haven't. It's eyeshadow. So I'm going to use black eyeshadow. I'm going to use my angled brush, and I'm going to dab it in the black eyeshadow, and then I'm just going to press a line on my lash line. You don't particularly have to be massively neat with this because you can't really tell. As long as you get as close to your lash line as you possibly can. And that's just, it's just so easy. So easy. I can't believe how easy it is. So I'm going to get my smudge brush and put the darkest brown that we used, and I'm just going to put that underneath my eye on the bottom of my lash line. Okay, it's time for mascara. So I use the same mascara as what I've used since I was in school, which is quite a long time because I haven't been at school for a very, very long time. So I use Bourjois Volume Clubbing Mascara. It's been out for years and years and years. I've bought expensive mascaras before and they just haven't done this. It's so easy to use, it's so quick to use. I don't have to keep layering it on like I have done with the expensive ones. So what you want to do is you just want to put it on your lash line, wiggle it up. Oh, it's really difficult to not pull a funny face on camera while you're doing your mascara. So sorry about that, guys. Okay, and we're all done. So that was easy smoky tutorial. It was easy smoky eye tutorial for beginners. Let me know if you like my videos. Give me a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye.